It's No Local Launch Week 3, Day 3, and the cool features just keep coming. We have two main features today, and that is custom standalone components in forms, stuff like custom text, notifications, or notices rather, that you can include in your forms. And we also have a sort of brand new-ish checklist view. Let's check those out. All right, so let's kick things off with the forms. Let's take a look at those custom form components that we've got now. So I'm using a preview version. There's a few things that are still going to be tweaked by the time that you see this. So yeah, I'm just going to go into build mode. And as you can see now, we've got the ability to add text or add notice. If I want to add some text, you can see that it just plops in some text and you can just enter into that, and you can add dynamic variables. You can basically write whatever you want, and this is all fantastic. You can also control whether or not this can be shown under specific conditions. You can set a custom width to it, all the good stuff that we know and love from Noloco. There's also the ability essentially to add notices. Essentially, if let's say something happens within the form and you want to remind the user that, hey, based on this choice, please don't forget to notify the client about XYZ. You can also add buttons, which is kind of cool. We also are expecting the ability to have iframes and the ability to add videos onto this, which in a sense could work almost like a mechanism to create instructional content, or or maybe like little quizzes and things like that. Let's now take a look at the new checklist list view. We are jumping into a record. Actually, I want to open up this record a little bit more. So here we go. And as you can see, I've got a very typical related list of records. Essentially, it's a like investment deal, Aqua Pure Solutions, and we have some tasks against it. Now, in the past, I would have to add like a little button here, and it would always be on this. It was a little bit unintuitive. And although we didn't ask for it, but Dara and the team provided it anyway, we now have the ability to actually turn this into a checklist. And this is what happens. From table, I'm just gonna go and change this to a checklist view, and immediately you can see that we've got this little checklist button here. It's important to note that there is a field that you can map this to. So in my particular case, there is a done check mark within my database for the tasks. Essentially, as soon as you press the checkbox, it will actually mark that checkbox as checked because it's a Boolean, right? This is what it looks like unchecked, and this is what it looks like checked. You can see it kind of grays out a little bit. It's a nice welcome addition to the rest of the incremental changes that we've seen. That's basically it. Checklist view done. So that was a tiny but mighty little update for our forms and our new checklist view. That's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of No Local Launch Week 3.